Okay, welcome to 120 East Cullerton, Unit 403. We are a one-bedroom and brick loft facing north. So as we come into the unit, it's a main hallway here. You're looking at about 4.5, 5 feet wide by approximately 7-ish, 8, maybe 8 feet long. As you come in directly to your right are these sliding industrial doors. This is your washer and dryer, both front loading, both newer. And you have your lights above. These guys are on pull strings, so we're gonna hit those. Close this, move it all over to the side. Both of them slide all the way, so you can close it. And then here to your immediate left is the furnace. So just outside of the living area, this light switch works to turn it on and off. All right, we're gonna close this guy up. And this just pulls back to close those doors. So looking back, this is where we came in, main entry. That's an old security alarm that used to be there. Not functional. I'm sure you could replace it if you felt the need to do so. All right, so as you're coming in, you have this really cool, I should show you the ceilings, right? So you have these really cool terracotta, brick, stone, whatever you want to call them, I guess, ceilings, and these amazing archways, right? So super cool. Right to our right as we're looking in is the living space. So a little bit tighter, but not too bad. You have a little bit of space to move around. You do the fireplace, non-functional, just pretty for right now. The built-in shelving attached to the wall. There's a little thing there for knickknacks. Important to note, there's no power cord up here. So you have power on both sides, but it does go up, and then your telephone and cable jacks are there. That room back there is your bedroom, so open loft style. You look directly across the street at this is our sister building, so part of the same complex. There's a cute little courtyard down in there. And then over here you have a really great kitchen area. So this counter is probably, let's see, it comes up just above my waist. So that would be probably about 4.5-ish feet. So a little bit taller. You need taller bar stools there, and you could fit probably 1, 2, 3, 4 back and forth. So over here we have a large storage area up top, goes all the way back. And then you have another storage area with like a little wine rack and everything else. Gold pulls, all new appliances. Well, not all new. This one's original. That one's new. That one's new. That one is replaced a while ago. Cabinets, good size, all the way up to the top, all the way across. The bottoms have pull-out drawers, which is super, super nice. We have a garbage disposal, and this is a wide basin sink. This switch controls the power for the dishwasher, and this switch controls the power for the garbage disposal. So these are nice drawers. Not soft close, but still nice. This is a soapstone. Sorry for the mess. It's being cleaned and refinished. Over here we have your refrigerator. Newer refrigerator, really nice. You have 2 different types of ice. So you have one cubed and crushed out here on the front. And then on the inside, you have this really cool craft ice maker, which generates these little round ice cubes. Super cool, super cool. It's called the Space Plus Ice System, and it is a thin QLG. So this is see-through. How do you see through it? I'm not exactly sure, but we can figure that out later. Important to note that this is really close here, so you just gotta be careful that you don't open this up too much, too hard. But good sized space, larger than your average refrigerator, much deeper and functional. So you got these huge windows all the way up. Your balcony is covered by the person's balcony on top of you. Let's look back here. So you can see the cold air return for your furnace is right there. And good space for your TV, room for a couch and a coffee table. I'll swing back this way so we can see it from this angle. Good. All right, so let's go onward to the balcony. So you can notice there's power outlets in a lot of places here. Tall ceilings. Again, this side is concrete. original vaulted concrete. These guys are easily 11, 12 feet tall. There's your vents going outside. Curtain rods are already there, so you can easily put stuff up. You just gotta get the right measurements. Let's go outside. Open, sesame. Huge door, huge door. Very heavy duty, very expensive. All right, so we come right out onto our balcony and you can see right away the whole complex, right? So there's Indiana Street right there, north, south, building across the street. Tons of parking here. There's another lot over here for rent if you ever needed extra spaces. You have this cute little courtyard area, pretty much for anyone. But most people have their own private balconies or decks, and they kind of chill out there. Don't know who these people are, but want to get to know them because they have a really cool party space. It's a nice, oh, they have a hot tub down there. These guys are rocking. All right, so your balcony patio is, you're looking at maybe like 4.5 feet wide by about 11 feet long. It's got this cute little grill, little plant thing. These are our windows here, and these giant glass doors. So really good size balcony space. And you know, you don't face south and you don't get sun. Well, ultimately that's not a bad thing, right? Like you don't always want to boil and bake all the time. So it's going to be easier on your utilities here, especially heating and cooling, especially cooling because you don't have direct sunlight. All right, moving on, we're at 6 minutes. So we're going into the bedroom now. Same thing, hardwood floors. We look over, we got the bathroom. That's again on one of those industrial sliding doors. You have your closet, which is a mini walk-in, and the bedroom space is a pretty good size, right? What are we, like 15 feet by probably like 12 feet or more. I'll zoom around this way. You got these massive windows, these huge curtains, you know, blackout curtains if you want them to be. Just need to kind of tie them tight. They're not quite blackout, right? All right, moving around. Let's go check out the closet. So you got this huge walk-in, huge mini walk-in, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm overstating the size of the closet. It's about 4 feet by 4 feet. In here is your circuit breaker. And then I'm not sure if this mirror, I'm pretty sure this mirror goes with it. You probably move that out of there. It's not attached or anything. So I'm gonna hit that light switch. And in here you have your bathroom attached right to it. So toilet, ceramic tile, cute industrial sink. These awesome little bookshelf kind of things. Halogen, there's a halogen bulb in there. There's me, hello gorgeous. Bowl sink, flappers, hot, cold. And then you have your tub over here, all the way to the ceiling with, off the tile. All right, so doors are locked. I'm gonna hit the power and we're gonna walk out a little bit. So if you're done watching this thing, you can turn it off. I'm gonna walk out so you can see the building lobby as I leave. Oh, and most importantly, we have a storage unit that comes with this. So as we come out, we're heading south, okay? So I'm now looking east. I turned left and I'm looking east, out the door. All right, locked. And right next to us, this guy right here is our storage unit. And it is a very generously sized storage unit. Oh, you know, I can show you guys parking too as we go out. So there's a piece of carpet down in here, kind of weird, but huge space, and goes all the way to the ceiling. There's that terracotta, you can see original steel beams. So huge space. We're looking at like, what, 3.5, 4 feet, and it's probably at least 7 feet deep. So very nice. Hit the power on that guy. So right next to your unit, right? And then the unit next to you is on this side over here. This is their storage unit. And then you have another unit with their storage unit and stairs over here. So you're not really near anybody. We're gonna take the elevator down. Elevator is a very generously sized elevator. Let's look at the stairs really quick. So, oh, that's super cool. Facing south right now. So Cullerton is over here on this side. Super cool stairs. Look at that. Would you look at that? Albuquerque and Sons. These are steel stairs. And that's a masonry newel post. Wow, that's super cool. Okay, there's another set of stairs back here, by the way. Sorry, I'm flying all around. Elevator is a huge size. So you're looking at maybe 4 feet wide by approximately 7 feet deep. And then I'd say, let's see, I'm 6 foot. It's probably like 7.5 feet tall. So I think, let's go to the garage real quick. I know I'm at 10 minutes, but Excuse me. The building is managed by First Service Residential Support. Those are the guys you would not call. Anything that goes wrong with the unit, you'll be calling the owner directly, and they would be interfacing with management. You'd only need to go to them if necessary. So we're going to the garage right now. I think the space is number 19, he said. Yeah, 19. Allegedly, this is a larger space. I can't remember when we bought this, how big it was. When moves happen, by the way, this is where they hang up all the curtains and stuff. So garage space, parking, garage, you go through this double door, and then, oh yeah, now I remember. So down to the garage, and we're space 19, right? 16, 17, 18. That's right, we can fit 2 cars in here, side by side. Look at that, holy crap. So you have space 19, 2 cars easy. I don't really see much storage down here. Really large garage that goes underneath everything. So I'm guessing you're coming in this way from the garage, and you'll turn, we're facing south. You're gonna turn into your space. 2 spaces, I'm taking the price up. So the stairway that I had run around to look at, empties out over here, and it takes you up to the lobby. Oh wait, that's the elevators. This is a bike room. I think we get a bike space. Nice. So they're all numbered, which tells me everyone gets a dedicated space, and you may have to rent it, because it looks like there's other. Everything operates on a key fob system. Okay, back to the elevator doors. We're on the south side of the building right now, facing south. We're gonna take the elevator back up. Boom, look at that. All right, first floor. 11 minutes, 59 seconds. Like I need a GoPro. Interesting. All right, so we're walking out into the lobby. We're, again, walking north. You got this really cool inlay tile. You have stairs here. No, those aren't the stairs. That would be a manager's closet or the maintenance closet. So we start units on this floor, 101. We're not gonna go that way. We're gonna turn to our left. There is a package room here. Owners get a code to the package room when they sign in. So we're gonna walk all the way across the north hallway. Sorry. Okay. So obviously some packages get dropped here. You have a little cute late waiting lobby area. That's really awesome. This is steel. Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is super cool. Photos, that's where we entered in. I just don't want to videotape them. So you come in off Cullerton there, 2 sets of doors. They do have a lift, so wheelchair accessible, which is super awesome. You have oversized mailboxes, which is nice. Let's take you out here really quick to this courtyard. So this is your shared courtyard area. So you can sit out here and get your sun if you want. Got that cute little fountain. And then obviously you can go meet all your neighbors, the ones with the hot tub. This is a huge space. Specifically those guys. I want to know who lives up there. Cute. Cute. What's left? What's left? Left is units, and then we're just gonna head outside. This is the main entry for the complex. There's that lift. Super awesome, super awesome. Everything is run on a key fob system. So this is the key fob, and you tap it here, and there's a butterfly matrix, I think, outside. There are cameras throughout the building. Everything is monitored pretty consistently. Let's walk out to Cullerton. Oh, there's my baby. Oh, some bird poop down it. Great. So again, facing south, there you have a high-rise down over here, but it's pretty far away, so it doesn't really block the sun. Over here is your McCormick Place, the new hotel that they just put up there. We're gonna swing back east a little bit, so this way would be to your lake. You know, a couple blocks will take you that way. There's not really much over there besides train tracks and residential. Indiana Street, facing back north. There it is, 120 Cullerton. Look at that architecture, super amazing. You have your butterfly matrix here, so you'll be programmed into there, or if you have your keypad, you'll tap there. That's about it.